Yabawaka Baba GH culture and beyond. Once again, you share mubio. When you say kind of entertainment, lifestyle, culture. Nina ya package ya de bremo. Yadamwasibio. Once again, we are live from Vancouver. Just say yaki ken ho boma just say ye pien ni ma boma. Ye ba ma kwan so anopa. Anopa me name brother Otis. Otis o share.
Tego, Mr. O.
Na
Kakra, very,
week
very.
no ko say.
Oh, Nanko Pardon, Kakra. Obi Maswase, Uba Bedra, say, oh, yeah, baby, I said, be a best of my. Tina, watching Yamia, I don't mind what them I call ya, ba. Yaba Bedrin, I have the weekend, I was you fear from Kakra, you fear home.
Necessary pa. Mrs. Angie so I ready I just said. Angie then e course wiki any weekend.
Na so komadi obi ani ahoto. Obi ani ahoto ese wote wade so a so wote fa kon wote wade so nti no ya ba ne de ne ya ba nyame adom ya da so te ase a de enkwane ahoden ne hia onza.
Sir, said the Angie kind and nkwane ahodin here. Nti arefo ne adofo ya ba mo kwan so de na just say once again you den sem nam. Now this week I think Canada immigration this year as one person hard drink kakra na it issues wo na me say this week Canada immigration almost signed new changes kra ba just say to say student permit no den sakraye kakra bam eba masters and PhD students in so normally in come we school no mtimi apply for postgraduate work permit say some the conditions kakra be bata ho spousal open work permit and so anka obey masters obey PhD ajese odofo anase one family mo ba oyire betimi apedjuma na yeso no so etimi aya support na so ko school nenzo no say all the terms and conditions abe bata ajese no ne kura na yese wo hwa na chese ansana o partner betimi anya work permit na ajese o course na abe na masters say minimum 16 months na me hwa de ekoya na me say Canada immigration for on be hadwin na say me nim say because next year elections na pass into me nim say elections na enti na ama omode ne na ma so mpese omdi immigrants wa gra na sometimes I feel say normally the immigrants need low hanging fruit I just say eba issues ni ade on mpese on address na yeah na yes ye twe ni ahwe immigrants but eja obey ne dey enti ene me ne Angie any Otis ye be bobo say mu na just say ya hwe de be ko na unu say Angie so de a sub consult ebe immigration is something they are not just immigration information na pa ne ho na just wa hore ade enti me sha say free Angie so Angie this week ko internet ne so a so radio na wo tin sakraye abamu changes here by I don't think say we crown so your first one and say earlier this year so some the changes ne by it just say almost so many immigrants so pa changes in na what yes sana na ye na eden na na mutrim yeah
We dear. In fact, I also some bebre just obey sa na ni nyina ne say changes no dey almost share a few years na ye start say dey ma kakra but bosomi we mu no say dey almost ye hwegu ho no na to say aye animu changes no be one kra to say it will be effective starting from November e bi so as soon as possible na aya hometism cause me my international students pen ti yankasa no international students kra no de omunya ho to kese okroma na we so aba bebum na aye nsem bebre changes bebre na say de osika no de kan no say omani bra no mo de omani bra beso temporary residents and as a new immigrant so
no correct
and nanka hwan na komfango so so
I will say me ntwa no say ke bi so aga no be lazy man's job say oho kire wa na low hanging fruit no na say as elections be so nti open more vote nti as ya wa ha ye ni kama for na o dey best way unyin say nka no mom ye lazy man job ana
well I don't think so Sana maybe from the political point of view we think I say election there but so me no me no to kroman ma onim there koso me most of the times no I am make say changes here be and fire ye ho yeah, black people, no, the population we have here is like 1-2%. Yendorso, new immigrants, no. Into the changes be a mobile take be an and yes, say be a minimum unit no more take changes, no. Sabi obi back say, ye nyanom ne him for no be. Enti na ama na basa. Cause omono,
Many can come. Angie Fire, call.
omono, they are about, me fan say, new immigrants are coming in a ne him for no more, 70%. Wahu. Nti changes ɛkɔ so nyinaa no, ayɛ na me hyɛ nkwan sɛ it's not about Ghana for a motu kwan ɛbɛhwɛ, but ɛyɛ den ebi bɛka yɛn, ɛyɛ den a ebi bɛka yɛn, right? Deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ne sɛ, menim sɛ yɛmbobɔ changes no so anaasɛ
Bet me a few go am I. Yeah.
Nti earlier on this year, started and yɛde started yɛ postgraduate work permit who qualifies for it ne yɛde attestation so ka ho sɛ ɔmbɛyɛ postgraduate program a ɛwɔ sɛ wɔgye attestation ansa na watumi apply for visa na wɔde aba kurom ha, which was okay. Ɛno na ɛyɛ yeah. Na almost at the postgraduate who qualifies for it. This is our postgraduate program. Say a certificate, say a diploma. It has to be a postgraduate. Now attaining some hours in school and some what to me. Na and also see a fan as and almost at the car say, oh, we are postgraduate. We be middle spouse. I then abba as long as say a master's and as a doctor and as any even if it's a certificate program, not say a postgraduate. WW spouses not specifically is for masters and PhD holders.
Yeah.
And as applicants. Nti na no so yɛ fa no saa ɛda ɛbɛnding. Na ɛnɛ deɛ aba ne sɛ first of all deɛ di kan no mɛka no saa postgraduate work permit no sɛsi ano ɔmo a di kan qualify for it dada no saa ɛne deɛ ɛwɔ hɔ dada sɛ wogye sɛ wawie school woyɛ postgraduate student wɔ kurom ha anaasɛ even some undergraduate program bi so qualify for PGWP, which is the postgraduate work permit. This is what me awie school na wadi mmara no so pɛpɛɛpɛ no watumi apply. Sɛsi ade abɛka ho no sɛ wawie school mpo akyi no gye sɛ wo sa ɛsete for Canadian language benchmark, which is CLB. Now wonya an average score of I think 7.
Yeah.
So we graduate from the university and as we graduate from college CB so a wonya an average score of 5. And no saa metumi aka sɛ wotwerɛ wopɛ sɛ wode house na ɛkɔ yɛ a gye sɛ wowie university a ɛwɔ sɛ wonya bɛyɛ 6 sɛ wotwerɛ house test na ɛna wowie college so a ɛwɔ sɛ wonya bɛyɛ sɛ 4, which is not bad and honestly speaking ɛnyɛ that bad, but nkurɔfoɔ bebree na mɛka no sɛ changes wɔ bebree naa no yɛde ma n'ahifoɔ no wɔho Indiafoɔ na ɔmo kurom hanom no bebree naa English proficiency no ɛnkɔ yie nti me ne me nuanom Ghanafoɔ de yɛdeɛ sɛbio borɔfo no ɛno ara na yɛde sua adeɛ wɔ school nti no yɛni problem ho sɛ yɛbɛpaase 6 average deɛ mefo sɛ ɛyɛ very good nti there is no problem when it comes to writing it nti ɛfoto a mɛka de asɔ saa change no sɛ wobɛwie school aka bɛyɛ 3 months ama wabɛwie school a na wastarte aprɛpɛ sɛ wobɛtwerɛ saa CLB no na wode ato wopɛ kora mpa 6 months before you complete school no na watwerɛ ato hɔ na wahu sɛ wanya mark no because we school no so we have a timeline within that time no you have to apply for the postgraduate work permit ɛpa ho a wontumi apply for it nti no just be proactive na yɛdeɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wɔyɛ obiara bɛpaase Ghana ni bia ne wɔnom a wabɔ sɛbio mesrɛ meka obiara bɛpaase ama na yɛyie. Second change ɛwɔ hɔnom ne sɛ spousal open work permit no sɛsi ano yɛde bɛma masters and PhD students a yɛde bɛma spouses of masters and PhD students a ɔmo program no ɛyɛ more than 16 months in length anaasɛ duration nti wo apply for program a ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi ehu sɛ program no ɛboro 1.5 year approximately ɛmboro saa na wontumi mfa wo dependent anaasɛ wo spouse ɛmba kurom a ade baako a na ɛyɛ me yapa wɔ change ho ne sɛ ɛbɛ affect ɔmo a ɔmo awura kuro no mu dada first na ɔmo change biribi a ɔmo sɛ affect ɔmo awura mu dada na it's going to affect those who are on their way here anaasɛ coming but sisi ano starting from 1st November no sɛ wopɛ sɛ wowɔ kurom dada na say o program no kwa start September and January na last year na fe na kofa area ba and na say wukuna ba, this change is going to affect you. And also so ehho asem no and change number, even with that spousal open work permit in school, it's also affecting permanent residents and Canadians here, spouses. And no so a home run say, so you're Canadian and as a permanent resident, and I say, wow, are now a uni crewman, and I say, where you are, or your vista, whatever, where she'll be, help us over in. And I say, wow, we're Canadian as a permanent resident, no. When you're Juma, essential field and as occupation, you into me, ma or spouse, no open work permit.
And naturally, say essential field in Metiasia, as I say, a field demand and was say Canada say here skill set no.
Exactly.
Nti yen fa ni say ABA, even say ABA my computer science. But me we no. Demand for computer science skills na and IT skills no kroma ni low na Canada here skill set na. It means even to me apply.
They don't to me apply my spouse and my name be join no.
Matiasia.
Yeah, they want to know it's not only affecting say there was a kind of new immigrants and also temporary residents. It's also affecting
okay.
Yes, and Canadians so that's change number 2. Or yeah. The whole what else again? And I'm changing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, look at attestation, you know. But so far, your conversation, you know, kind of center around students and any international
Okay.
masters
Okay.
at the other. So far, I think that we've looked at
yeah, but say students need to be more medium. Sister Angie, me share by maybe a permanent resident. Also, worry me a student on. And you know, so be man we share na now, ban we share no a permanent resident for no be sponsor. Can who say so when you wo essential field and also when essential worker wo kroma no ma. Obetimi a sponsor wo there, but you still remain as a student. Copy so PR no e be finalized.
Who they are voucher. Yo. Angie, that's a pass wakoma my best sign about to be.
Yeah.
Otis, say when you're 2 years na.
What's that, David?
It's when you're 2 years or Vancouver.
Minya one.
Okay, when you're one, Mate. In the natural say make us say one of the newbies na say oba enche bebere biasa. Ubedu iwe who say sakraye ekoso. Ote recent changes as a newbie awaba afi na o adjust wo ho with the hopes of being permanent residence daach no. Who changes here then ba wadwem.
Thank you, Bida was say all my quenya say Ejamin so me nkyerɛ m'adwen ɛwɔ nsɛm ho. In fact, asɛm no metee no me yam hye me. Me yam hye me paa sɛ na adɛn nkurɔfoɔ yi nneɛma a ɛyɛ agye wɔn nsɛm ana. Because you see a film right from the beginning ɛna nneɛma sesaeɛ. Ɔsɛ yɛbɛduru yɛ no almost sign ebie adwuma no mu man from 20 hours to sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ biribi biara.
Between full time.
Nti ɔmo bie maa to ekosi epo hɔ baabi nti na yɛ nyinaa yɛ wɔ gyidie sɛ ebi ɔmo hia nipa ne ade nti no epo hɔ no kora bɛsa ato aso epo duru ya na ɔmo sɛn twɛ ɔmo de call back to 20 no as sɛ ɛho nneɛma nyinaa yɛ bibi ɛwɔ a yɛka ho asɛm. Eti changes ne deɛ in fact sɛ wote a na woyɛ ma show because me te sɛ wɔn say ɔmo change something about the masters. Na wɔn asan ayɛ about sɛ okɔfa oyere ba ne ade no me yam hyɛ me na me hunu sɛ wɔn a bɛkɔ ati wɔn kɛse pa ɛbɛyɛ masters for no wɔn a wɔn yɛ masters no because tanko sese no wopɛ sɛ woba na wobɛyɛ masters program a ɛwɔ sɛ wonya more than 16 months program na the more na program no duration nso kɔ anim no the more no ɛna sika no so yɛ dɛ ɛkɔ so ɛgyina sɛ ɛho bɛhia sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wosi kasɛm ne biribi ayɛ dɛ ɛkɔ so in fact me te yɛ no me yam hyɛ me no me hu ne sɛ anyɛ hwedeɛ yɛ mu bi yɛnya abɛwuram because of sɛ yɛnya abɛwuram no sɛ yɛsua adeɛ na yɛhwɛ nneɛma 1 2 bi a nsesaeɛ bi wɔ hɔ a ebi a yɛbɛtumi agye sɛ na yɛn nso afama boa yɛn but wɔn a ebi a wɔn hwehwɛ akonya sɛ wɔn nso ba bɛka ho ɛwɔ ha no wɔn na in fact me yam ɛhyɛ me kɛse paa ɛde ma wɔn in fact ubisa me reaction da na sɛ na ɛyɛ ayam hyehyɛ paa
Vim. Mate, Otis me das pa na Angie me ba so bio. Do you think it's a ensakraye abe because sometimes many Indian phone be me now for. Ebi no mo ho ma wie omo colleges wa ha. Ese bi no wo ha na omo kasa kura obi be ka tro say oh school ya me ko ide je say me say unya bedru ya be na say we take class ni serious bi asa. The hands when unya bedru especially private schools ni bi. Me mo dim bia wa ha but private schools ni bi wa unya bedu na unya tua fees na chese ene oni na musa buga be ho na term na duru endi chese normal no ebi bedu na yese unya yure school num ni wi na chese afi na yese juma na ebi kobro 40 kra ne de keken kan. Do you think is private schools ni bi the way you handle permit ni the way ya ntimi manage niama their aim is to maximize profit. Do you think say no counting ama abandoning na esi for one or the rules be say eba basically the number of students or baswana and that's the number of immigrants say baswana private schools no count.
Yeah, bebree na ka ho. Private schools no say akoye individualistic reasons nti na nkofo bebree.
Anji my voice so kakra mama yeah.
Private schools ni bebree na is for business wo ho. Nti ono onya je ne sika wo ba kroma no mabeba bra wo mba so ababa woni bibi. In as much say private schools no they are at fault no. There is one trick I want to reveal to everybody right now. Private schools no omo here they need can I say it's regulated in as much as they are private and individually owned no. It's regulated by the government. Until most of the times every year it's like a contract they sign with the government or the province. Say, oh, ubetimi akofa nipa ba na untimi ewu as I'm talking to you right now, there is a school called University Canada West. And about 2 months ago, it's a more business and administration master's program no from next year is being held it's been held Omuni Akwenya said they should bring students here
We
to
been
kind of do
kawano
that program.
in kawano and some na mekan earlier no na say university ni ho bom and we dey work kasi asem so to azo
informing crofo ebi an crofo nim na crofo nkwadua music ndi
yeah
and ti say sa school no so den crofo bebre abakroma crofo bebre ebi mutimi ba school ni wie ebi mu so ntimi amba nti say a government another province no menka say government in province no e hwe nkitahudi a students no mo ba no omoba ona so omomba then they regulate say menka say regulate say afi we ye mamo chance am for obi ambre bi. So in as much as private students know what Akwanya said the students never ban. The province is also looking at them. Almost show more in deal with the students, how it's going, and go for school no you know. So it's regulated. So I can't say it's their fault.
okay
Because it cannot entirely be their fault because they also have to report. They are accountable to the province. In tenyo penny say for school. Now, we are all adults. And Sana Baba Kroma as a student, now you're 18 years and above. We are 18 years and above, so Obi and Timin shall set you way and I say new way. In as much as what the student permits and as a student visa recommend, one of the key responsibilities to enroll in a full-time studies no. Obi and Timin shall say chinchinako. What I say. So I believe that most of these caps and restrictions no, a young kasa. Students na yewremu no na akofa sa na ma we nyina haba because sanka private students ne foul and ultimate code school ni wi they have a ranking. The government, the province does ranking on them. Nipa dodo was internet ye dey attestation by no nipa dodo was sign na ofa o mo buy nipa dodo was sign enroll if be enrollment letters so nipa dodo was sign etimi ba be enroll ye nipa dodo sign etimi register. They are accountable to the province until at the end of the day no if they are accounting to the students who have arrived in Canada na yan fancy nipa 100 and na mo free baby ba e bi hia na e mu 15 pe and etimi register for courses then it's any private institutions na kwa afford students no so effort international nyema we nyina no aba
mahu dia o kire no enti na say we students na be drum a so omo ani call a program na aye no
of course
Obi nso bɛka sɛ ɛnim sɛ Canada tuition is ebi wɔ times 3 times 4 koraa their domestic students betua international students. And normally no most of the students one thing I say is nipa dodoɔ na ɛba ha no so $60,000 at an account mu wɔ Ghana and I say whatever country he or she is coming from. Probably no or the baby be when chrome on into my chrome. And the one thing I also feel is that normally no the students ni baby do don't be do normal focus on school ni chrome year jumani because most of them no obu ho ba no wajeje besia waje kakra wa ha ebi a oba ne kra ni sika ekura ni nyina ye first. I'm not trying to justify the way a student yes but ni paro do no beba no sika o mukura na unless your papa will be and also webusia will be a sika tafia ye piamba wan yes most of the time do na beba no first semester tuition pay ne gita o ba no plan ni nyina ne se o ba be adwuma na de o de ada o de atoa so etimi a support o nti etunya bedu na so am wani ana ho no na I think say bi ho enso e students no ebe o lose focus ne kakra no because combining adwuma ni school ni enso na nafom
let me just say something. I don't mean to cut you off, Mr. Facha.
No worries.
Listen to me very carefully. The government of Canada with immigration is never at fault for hardships here. They will never take the blame. They are never the ones to be blamed for. Trust me. It is you again. They are not at fault.
Yeah.
Didn't I make us say? So we are just over Chrome as a student. Conditional offer letter di kind ba. Emma working kind. These are the conditions. So school fees. I feel where you say the whole program. You say these are the things you're expected to do. Secondly, would you too ma? Until you find the condition. Until you review it. Now what you too? Would you too ma? Now what you tuition deposit? Near my acceptance letter. So by law, no, you are bounded. By law, no, legally, you are in tune. Say, we never cost of all my problem. Say, me move to Canada as a student. This is how much is involved when it comes to financial responsibility as a student. But you move na yebu ya nigoso. Men Canada down. Onyanya tuition deposit pay. Of course, say, I have arrived. Bibi and family who be me could you call monoma. I'll figure it out. But the most important thing is say, when you bring ya there, be careful. Take note and take necessary attention to every detail, because he means every word. Our dema was a paper no so now was sign on. What they call apply for visa no. Everything on the acceptance letter no is very, very important. Tuition is 16,000 a year. Will be a 2-year program. I also will multiply times 2, 32,000. What year to what signing? Your mom acceptance letter call for apply for visa. So how come so be you come on say minisika? They don't care. What is twaso? Or a student on train.
And now the reality is that abine there when you're in school now ban there. They are under the assumption say school fees ni na obi timi cover. And say 20 hours na the man on there no there. Kokosi kabi na just say yeah they support all, but even without the 20 hours a week adwuma yes obetimi aya no, you should be able to fully fund your tuition. Say unya visa na say we accept offer letter na the deposit ne tuma. As far as the Canadian government is concerned, there no munim say who is can why already answer na over. It is why this cafe recover big account me no dey nyom asem. Metias yes sir. Otis changes it also. Especially study permit in the end or so no.
Then come mention margin or asem na okay no.
Okay, Mate. Who be a cop?
My mention margin. Canada buy enyanyam fun so bia. Sanso na students no so pi na no yentimi emfa blame no emfa emmo. Because tenko Canada yedin. Obana ubedu Canada urama na be hu say Canada no emu yedin. Edi yen obi emma mekire oni enti a yetu kwan efiri yema ya yewo so eba kruma obi kan kire niema e motivate yen say yemfa ntu kwan but yɛnim sɛ baabi a yɛwɔ no nneɛma no nhyɛ da nte sɛ ha deɛ no enti yɛn no nea obi a ɔno no wɔ fie a ɔpɛ kwan aba ha no adwene a ɛwɔ ne tirim ne sɛ ɔba ha for a better life enti Tenko kwan a yɛbɛfa so aba abɛduru deɛ anya hwee wɔ no ɔbɛgye letter no wɔbɛkenkan wobɛhunu onim sɛ sika nankasa mu wɔni nanso wɔpɛ akɔnya de ayɛdɛn ɛde aba abɛwura ɔman no mu nti ɔno no deɛ aban no de bɛba ɔbɛkenkan wobɛhunu ne ade but ɔno no nea ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ de ba bɛduru ano no ɔbɛyɛ de ɔbɛyɛ enti ɔbɛyɛ aba ɔbɛduru a ɔbɛrealize nso ɔman no mu ɔden Canada ha sɛ Tenko wonyɛ adwuma ɛnyɛ sika a wodan ka wontumi ntua wanhwɛ yi a depression ɛbɛtɔ so ɛwɔ kuroma no aha sɛ wonyɛ adwuma a adeɛ bi a bɛtɔ bi tax wɔ ho adeɛ bi a bɛtua ketekesi bi tax wɔ ho enti students ne ba bɛduru ha ne ɔno no ohiani wa kakra yɛatɔ mfie agyapadeɛ de a support me sɛ wɔmmra na ɔmɛbɔ bra ɔno no ɔba bɛduru a sɛbe abusuafoɔ nyinaa ni daa na wɔyɛ dɛn wɔhwɛ no nti wɔbɛduru a ɔno ohunu system de we sisi ehunu sɛ ɔsɛ ɔyɛ adwuma ansa na watwia ne dan ka ɔsɛ ɔyɛ adwuma ansa na ɔbɛtwitwa ne bibia watimi atwia wɔni option bi a sɛ saa hours na yɛde ama no no ɔbɛbu so sɛ ɔbɛyɛ adwuma san sɛ kuroma no wanyɛ adwuma a wonnidi enti yɛntimi emblem aban ne pii a saa so na yɛntimi so emblem students ne pii because ɔman no yɛba yɛnim sɛ alisi bɛduru a nneɛma ɛbɛyɛ normal kakra ba wobɛduru a ahyɛaseɛ no bɛhunu sɛ emu yɛ den Tenko bɛhunu sɛ emu yɛ den party you can't wontimi blame aban na wontimi blame students na so but mene Nigerians no bi edidi nkɔmɔ nea mehu ne yɛde sɛ Nigerianfoɔ no ɛba kuroma no as students no wɔn pii ba wɔn kɔ school no sɛ Nigeriafoɔ 100 ba ha about 95 ɛbɛbɔ mmɔden akɔ school no na Ghanafoɔ 100 nso ba ha about 20 pɛ ɛna ɛbɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛkɔ school no nana me hwehwɛ ahu nti ɛba saa Nigeriafoɔ no on sɛ yɛnim sɛ Nigeriafoɔ deɛ sɛ ɛka kakra ɛwɔ mo nsɛm nti before ansa na wɔbɛtu kwan no ebi a wɔ busua bi wɔ ha a wɔyɛ den ɛyɛ nti ɔba bɛduru akora no sɛ school fees na ɛho ayɛ den a yɛtumi ma no de sika ma no yɛ den wɔde ba ebitua ne ade Ghanafoɔ nso pii a yɛba yɛtu kwan yɛba kuroma yi yɛba a wɔde adidaso kakra a wɔba bɛyɛ nneɛma 1-2-1-2 ebi kora wɔ abusua ofie a abɔkɔ akɔhwɛ wɔn edi wɔn ba wɔba bɛyɛ 1-2-1-2 di ayɛ den akɔ obiara ne sika a wɔde firifiri yɛ den ɛbrɛw eti sɛ Ghanafoɔ students nso yɛba ɛbɛduru ha na yɛpɛ way to survivor ɛna yɛ agye ara wo kate be kasa na kate edi yeah
and James o mute ana
yeah edi ɛbasa yɛ you know adne yɛde ba krom ha no ana untimi blame aban na saa na untimi so mfa nyɛ de blame students ni nyina peace
it ase na kyɛ sɛ at the end of the day na ban ni dibem na students ni so dibem enti wo a oye immigrant a wa ha na sɛ wa adwen sɛ wo ba ha no the abed is obek
students de untimi dibem sa untimi dibem aban ni be dibem but what was the idea say like I was say you empathize with you know yes students no say that most times and yet yes so you fought to say over bana over person ka bibia nka e bae na nka ukoye adwuma 20 hours na nka ubusika obenya tibidi twia utiminya bidi twia o rent ni ade na unya bidi dia nka e be ko school na ye niam but obedura sika no say o ka say o ye 20 hours nipa adwuma no mpo ntanko eho aden eho ye den say amanfo be de benya adwuma ye ebia na bosome na wanya na wotwe mienu bi ko na wotwe mienu na onya koe na wodi kotwa wo dan ka enti wo be na obi a wo ba no wo twa deposit ni wi na ka school fees no kwan be na be fa so be twa school fees no ati sɛ wonya adwuma no bi sɛ wobɛbɔ no wadere saa de agum saa na agya wɔhwɛ ne nyame bɛyɛ nti no ɛyɛ saa de teɛtɛ go
but the American is whatever it is, you know, I know the schools need be so fighting my immigrants.
yes
Because whether we like it or not, the international students don't be a cash cow. MRD schools. Opa ye international students in free Canadian universities in the university. Ombe okay there, but financially maybe be struggle kakra. Because metie radio me who say students universities need be raise concern. Any colleges need be raise concern about. In fact, changes here abaipa. Angie maybe also be sakraya o ma ye nyina de wo he na odwen se ebe ha dwen pa. Changes to study permit, master and PhD students provincial attestation letter, changes to postgraduate eligibility and limits for spousal open work permit no emu dia why na adwen say be hadwen pa obi o sa area ni bia won pay attention to me say voice no kwachiri pa o yeah me ba okay
Okay. Let me try to make her.
afa dey etunka yes
Okay. Limitation no to spousal open work permit na be hadwen kakra. Attestation there you did that. But one thing is that let me do the spousal open work permit. Obi oba koma bia no. Ghana ni bi oba koma bia most of the times na ya na omo around 27, 28 years ekono. What to kwan na waba. Most of them too are married. Man and men nyinaa. And abotaye ba kwa yitu kwan. Enye se ye bepa adi so bi keke wo kurom ha. Sabi o mesre wo. Enye ya bon ana se ya adwen na sinti na ye bibi ya adwen mu ha da bi o. Ye pass it na pa. We want to bring our families here or establish a family here. And if ye ebi mutu kwan because of momanti. Sanje me manintia o wanya sanka membe ya hwe wo kurom ha. You know, so there is a base reason in tia ye boy ho ka etuto na ejapade ba nti na watimi abedru na say wo ye program na endru 16 months a untimi emfa wo yere ene wo dependent so ma emba na aya asefem because most of us no we were able to go to school because our spouses were here to support us full time as workers. Because a spouse bar, we get a working permit. Obetime ya adwuma 100 hours a week kura obi amfa no ho. Nti sɛ can wonya or the best source also tuition no kakra ma wo. Na also wetumi a concentrate ayɛ focus. Na wawie school no. Minim spouses mpo na omo join omo kunu ne omo yere wɔ hanom because they had work experience in China, they were able to apply for express entry because they worked in Canada whilst their spouses were studying. No? After 1 year, no, even though their spouses were still in school, no, they were able to try express entry as a principal applicant. Oh, now apply na permanent residence whilst their spouses were still in school and also were finishing school. This ought to make us want to me more, but then you say, I quite to say, oh, how be brave because you hear the Canada at Nakuma, and Otis Kayano, and my brother sound, yeah. A juma cry 20 hours in the crown, or called your crown now there 20 hours in the crown, wouldn't you be now? I imagine says, I won't me if I were so bad. Not acquire as a family, acquire and send be and on a yamiano. Na mema so no one aspect nso ne say mema mo kroma no mo were no mo Ghana no eye me de me fo say hye so mo yere no e be ka mo kroma because kroma no depression any sikasem ni oba won chen a wo okay modern mo kakra bia mo betimi abobia na eso mo so kakra mo okay but say ba ne say won ko ampo na wo wi asisika nyina na won ko awot no ma aya na mema no bebre na mo bre aduane semu wo nemu mema sexual orientation is different from oba into oba bema ntimi betena kroma 1 year 2 years kroma na akwa opia bonte na akwa hye no na yire ewo Ghana no I cry baby as akwa kokokwa obekwa konya prostate cancer or something eno na ha me no eno na nti na mo spousal open work permit na buy no for reconciliation mo kind of thing family reunification. Now untimi nkodi akwanto mu saa na oyire te baabi na eno hadwen eno so one aspect of it. Kafa de ha me no ho no.
That's pa and I'm just hoping say it's probably not going to happen, but I am just hoping say the election I have been burning tina this year almost so fire kakra election I'm just hoping I want to be on the positive side.
Election so true those so answer can you might be ban this year the answer eguyeti One thing so me can say, yeah, nyame say anka no kre. Ya dɔɔso, ni immigrants na ye ukuma no, ya dɔɔso. Ya broso. And yeah, for say ya broso. Maybe the Canadian government didn't do what they had to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, broso. And a lot of Canadians are complaining. A lot of them. A lot. Into no, they will take care of their own before anybody else. Into
True.
political aspect, if you want them, you know, it's like China for young big Ghana and here complaints almost saying you more money. You know, the government had to listen and ban some of the tractors, drilling machines are China for you. They call it tonton mokasma China for you input. It's the same thing happening here.
Yeah, yeah. Me who the out no. Yeah. Ja Ghana the end the Jamia government is one faster. Yeah. I'm faster, but me who the out no. I get your point, sir. They have to take care of their citizens first and sana. My dream, mo wo we chire no. Enti otis ensakraya e be say wo wi course no na wo be ye biewa. Say changes na e ba no. Ebi anka earlier on be choose course bia see e betimi influence the type of course or be choosing or plan moving forward.
Yes. And na make us see ano aba nti wo nso what here so hu de we abesi afa so aye. Wo kroma na say e bia pese wo masters program bia. O is the babo modern aso be program bia masters program bia at least e be 2 years. And I say a pro 16 months na o modern ato no. Se na be say o adiswa di hunu be say o pese okofo obusua ba obetimi aye dey akofo mo ba. Sa nso na wo fie na o ye application a afei na say o ye dey oboaboa ho ye. Because see ano on say omode akọ over 16 months program no so no the more na ekọ animu the more na ne bo den eti say opese wo ba na wo be program e wo ha dia na say wo so wo bo ho ye ewu sikasem wo hu say document a wo say wo di egu akwan mu say na be ya wo application na wo sa be den e be ka because say wo mo de restrictions that esi adofo ekwan mo mbakun a meshi abruni bi o say Canada for omo ani je enkura ahopa because omo angasa mu no enhye da eni nipa nti se wo ba wo yire be ka ho a one ne be wo ne ade akura no wo Canadian ne ade nti omo ani ji sa na mana nti so omo be take decision against se wo yire e be ka ho e wa ha pa alimiti ne ma no e kire se no ene ma mu ayehye nti se wo nso wo tu anamo wo ye wo application bia na wo de agu akwa mu in a way se na be ya wo de tuma onsa ebetimi aka wo ha nso a application bi na wo ya na why making all these considerations na aboa na also wana muntu bi akoye.
Yeah, and said the alt is kind and that's all sense even though almost tightening rules no but still almost immigrants almost women so the here say wo ha and I say o apply and I say o dreams over back Canada we be ready rules ni na wa hwɛ plan A plan B plan C edi bibia gugu akwam say the be ya plan A amfa na kyese what they afa plan B said the baby be a fine. And even though the rules in bad here, I think say to continue to get tighter, but still I need that one sign. Angie, my PODM say menya school or Canada and can imagine say me but me economics or Ghana in the first degree in economics. Menya masters or even say SFU. Economics no me be year and 1 year course until minimum say can me be course in every year na. My pay juma na just fast maybe bo course in so na just nka me yere nso e ade obetimi aye juma obi apply for open work permit no sesi am I ready am betu Ghana ana mate sense akraya abani e den na menye
Anya be sa to ene bre.
o se nka me yere nso aye budget so obey juma na nka dey support me tuition no kure nie sika me why first semester tuition and me plane tickets and your rent for 2 months.
Bra, the tibia and also to me ba. Bra ne be figuring out here. Me dem be example. Me ba Kroman. I make it up 450 Canadian dollars. That was about 10 years ago.
10 years, okay.
Sika me di ra Kroman no. Na bibi aso nche me say me here sika. Even though I knew say my school fees den boy say no. Na mo nda so say me ju a say den ko fa bibiri na adwene me ye adwuma.
What the scholarship ne buy ana.
Debbie.
Okay.
Debbie, I had partial scholarship. It didn't cover all my fees there.
Hmm.
But na injury baby I had to into not me when that's also me rema made me I jumaden I did try me fees. Me buy no. Those dreams were killed, they were shattered. It didn't work for me. Yamasi and Kanokre. What worked for me was because na me nimi kunu ne waha. So we decided say what's ye muba eco school. At that time, ne yema open work yema spousal open work permit too. Nti yemi unu nyina the student permit in the room. You understand? So we had to
Enti minkawa no. Enti uba no wenye school na husband's wenye school enya sa ana.
my husband the school a room.
Okay.
Or the school a room. So room no within bare 3 months no say Koma sesa me kwame ntina. Nti wo so ye wo de na bra.
Yeah.
And I'm so me me there. So within 5-6 months, and I'm so me buy as a student, right? So we had to discuss why never go school, why never better fee. Now why never compromise on the permit no? Because one go school permit na.
Minkawa no set time na enkora wo mu ana. Na se.
Debbie. Now it was just the two of us.
Okay.
Nti no, onu decided so obeko school no, on na ebe ma obetimi handle school ni adwuma, na me so ma ye adwuma kakra e de aboa. And no crampo no, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. And kakra. One thing I'm hearing is I never allowed myself to stay in this country illegally. Until me who student permit ni be pay. Na ko pay school for. And you sika menya nyina no. Na me dey tuition. Na ma start first semester kakra. Na ma kwa second semester na ma taking off. Na ma
Angie,
ko boy dwuma.
minkawa no. Atie for say oh hwa ade ya. Baby Angie hitting is very important pa. Enti and there's all better when why illegal because that's the worst thing a bit me out so illegal country mti. Baby Angie firehouse and mommy. Say o permit ni be wu ana wasan a school for.
Na ma hwehwɛ school for because school na me de buy me call one semester pay and I'm jai. Okay, I went to the school, but me who say it was business administration masters. Me so me social work was school. Until ene me emfa. So the second time I find this school, I decided to look for something I can do and do it well. And I me kora another school. So there was no way I'm a permit essay and as my status as an immigrant because I was very much aware of it. And in the end we knew it. And my husband so school. COVID say anybody so say any papa. Anything boy. And the question I would de mommy say obi eba ne plan is say near say yes then na wanye. They meet me a catching pakona and say umbra. But unfortunately say whatever the reason might be, say because of this policy now changing, Canada no is already not easy for some time now, for 2 years now. And near man shut down koyisa. Into no there is nothing like, BBS society be affected in greatly. Bra. Ubejua, there are systems you can try. There is a way you can plan your life here. So person will change your program na say be 16 months no. Ebi a wode ba no ntimi ko fa irim ba. Twa so ntentem na kope 1 year program bi na ye. Kope 1 year program bi na ye. Na wie ntentem na twa wo school fees de wo betimi afford na wo twa. Wo twa wie ntem a na unya wo postgraduate work permit a. Ubetimi aye adwuma 1 year. After 1 year apply for a Canadian experience class. Kofa oyere no manyina ato so. Canadian experience class achakra 6 months near my invitation to apply. Achakra ebi dey about within 3 months gra. My invitation to apply. Now we have joining. So the plan you had say be but na kroma 1.5 year, 2 years now we have joining on. You can strategically plan. Now within that 2 years no or 3 years no what's mean your PR. Now we have joining straight up. Not just assume because it's the same road but different direction. What I say, so I was all my wide but can dear over here. I never come meet me catch international students and say, Opa hoto kroma school no co somehow. Co, especially with your first semester. Don't defer. You want to cost first semester nibi. Now they can all the opposite be more fine. But go for your first semester in Canada when you arrive. Until they meet me I can umbra. Yeah.
That's it. Not just a metias here to me call. You say program near 2 years. Ultimate call first semester now ho akere wa ultimate defer one semester na dia akobo akopɛ sika kakra no assign de. Sa option no wɔ hɔ nyɛ sa.
Yes, you
Okay.
can take a semester off based on so many reasons. You need to have a reason.
Okay.
And yes, you need to have a reason to take
Mental health nso ka ho.
We don't even say it here. You need to have a reason. Now what ho krata to ho. And can have a proof and save it on your file on your computer because you are going to need it as an answer when you're applying for PR.
Okay.
So you need to have an evidence of everything you do here.
Matia say pa. Otis. Na ensakraya fufuro ye ebe normally Canada minimum say nkrofo ba ha che omba school ma be gaining skills no might mean the adwuma boa Canada economy. Do you think ensakraya be pia be pushing some people away from Canada, like people who generally wanted to come almost some support to no? Do you think they be pushing crophobia away? Say, be uncle be credit say be or baba Dr. Okrom Hana just say wetimia support to Canada economy. Those type of people, do you think they be push on maybe on my other countries and I say again say Obia and agents or Canada and found it you bedi. Why not agents of a band or beba?
No crap, I think me did say Sakaraya or Modia Bay a bit pushing Nipa Bibri away from trying to enter Canada. As I say by a platforms I also have a TikTok, me video be related to it. Once they no be a reply time as say the Yabamobu, Yababi. We super media was my application we say change it on day by day and person make a coach Canada. Enti ni obu or no sika kra or the application ya the sika or the coach for application no no the mono eti say what is say say we are by more de ne ade no ebe bu na bam kakra say wonye de bia won fa ho asem ento obi ono ye obepe PhD aye ebia ni bibia ready or person or ye application after na we stress bia be ka ho say ku be here attestation any ade anti obu ha sa na mani nyina no ohwa na ade abambu aide ade abana fam ti ede a ebeko ade atia wo na me gidi say sa no person mo ye so because they say no o ha enema ya foforo wo nti wo mo apese wo mo ka na at least ete niema so because applications are so me say ko Ghana vac center ho na ho applications are nipa egu ha wo mo submit applications person wo ba Canada does ye pa nti o mo nso hu no na o person wo fa kwan bi say so na ye at least ete applications no so nti o mo nim den so a ebeko e de tia nipa but me gidi say wa mo mu na otutu niema yi nko a regardless of say sia no abase nipa bebre a wo mo ye ahufo no o mo beja application e kra nti kakra na ebenya kokoduro so apply no so o mo tutu o mo niema yi na so o mo de hye bi a o mo so apply bo so no mo nya enti changes bi ba say a wo no enhwe emma eno no mo enyere enkyere wana mo ntu say wodi so di hunu say chenchenche na wo ba school ni bi o ha na ne ade na oyi meki enquiry so provinces are because the BC as a Unya University wa Accra na wa Ghana ne ade because of BC restrictions ne ade no unya admission na ahwe na onsan ko kan visa enti no ope province a eye okay ma wa apply a obetimi IBB anya ne ade a me ogidi say pina beja wo mo apply nti kakra na benya kokodu so apply no nyankopon be o modo ama de visa aka o visa
ya tepa Otis ya dasi nti na je se eno no nti na je se why wa je se wo backroom a obesua de ana ebi a courses no choose wisely ebi ana course na we ni ji ho no wo hwe na se eno na nya de ba beboa wo de a na se no an why wa je se obeye wo de wabrabo be de a na ebi a Canada ba na wo ba na wo bedwen ho ye se na se ebi a course na be healthcare mu because minimum say Canada struggle with healthcare sector na ba say here nurses ni ade nti wo hwe na say no bi na say we ni ji ho so ba be de a na je say and no, I think say you are considered essential worker. Ana Jimmy so
one thing I should let other people also may miss because I'm sure for crime. Healthcare no vast, a very big circle. Cleanest crack count, janitors working in the health system are part of it. Okay. Ubedru krom hanom na se wo be MBA. Uwie school a efutu kakra me de be ma wo. Me menya asem kakra me ma me nim se be boa wo ne se. Don't push yourself too hard to work in offices na me MBA na me kope office adwuma, me koye business. No. Say healthcare adwuma kura na obinya. Na obeye cleaner kura wo healthcare hospital bi a me pa chow kwana koye fa wo MBA no to nchen na kwana koye. Say adwuma no. Say ubenya yefe bibi housekeeping, cook, anything under healthcare. Unya opportunity ni say obeya. Go and do it. Because who
That's it.
apply for PR, your certificate doesn't really matter as much as your work experience in Canada. Work experience and they apply for permanent residence in Canada.
That's it.
Entina enkofo mo Ghana, etimi ye express entry. Abro mo kita Canadian certificate. Ede back Roma as permanent residence. It is their work experience. Enti no work experience no, uwie school wo kroma na the MBA ne baye, or the science program, business science, or the agriculture. You know, agriculture is even relevant than MBA, honestly speaking. Or the program be a lot lobby management ne baye. But modern say will be pushing into the healthcare
Okay.
and as IT field. Go and do something there. Say 1 year now, be experience or 1.5 years, 6 months. Push yourself into that field. Who apply for PR, you bisa your categories, your knock, national occupation category. You bisa cleaners now also, hospital cleaners, hospital cooks, janitors, ni now also. When you pinpoint healthcare, now select sister way janitor and as a cook and as a whatever in healthcare. Or point was through saying will be a sabi or more bank as a teller. Nti no just more be mun busa wo MBA, but
That's it.
who said you'll be see atoto one year after school. Now wait many permanent residence in Canada.
Yeah, that's it. Pa, na it's a consult there. I think that's some microphone message you because information or
Many time, me akra many
only time oh.
with 24 hours na kra nso me.
And then I say so I'm share yan and wait me apie kakra mo any Facebook any TikTok channel not just wait me apie information.
Almost sharing. That's what you can get me here. Almost
Mate. I think say yeah wrap it up na meko Otis so I think say Otis appointment nti ebi obeja e ho nti Otis ensem ya bobo so nyina no o final words ni nsem bia woka tro bi o Ghana wa na so beba ha o mewa ha changes ya mo mabohu say ya bepam me ana na say minko ye illegal minko di adura na ensem be na woka kire nkrofo nyina na do final words so aboso amai.
Tanko ɛna me ka ho asɛm sɛ ɛkyɛ edi kan ɛka ho asɛm asana o anji ba mu no sɛ baabi a aduru no wowɔ ha a woahu nea ɛkɔ nti fa wo ho adwen hu nea woyɛ a ɛbɛboa wo sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a ale nso bɛtumi atena kurom akye wowɔ fie nso na woba a wo nso wate ɛho asɛm woahu nea ɛkɔ nti wo nso so fa wo ho adwen toto nneɛma yie saa afei na woyɛ wo application a wobɛtoto nneɛma yie na onsa sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wowɔ de visa no tuma wo nsa bɛka wowɔ ha nso a wobɛtoto nneɛma yie abɔbɔ nneɛma pii so a wobɛtumi ayɛ schools ne ade courses ne ade ayɛ sɛ wobɛtumi baabi a wode wo ho bɛhyehyɛ sector a wowura a ɛboa nneɛma bi a woyɛ a ɛbɛboa ne a ɛbɛma wo point nneɛma akɔ so no ne nyinaa yɛ adesua wo nso tie bi na kɔ online so na kɔ make enquiries kakra na hu nneɛma a ɛsɛ woyɛ sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wo nso bɛtumi atena kurom aso bi sa sɛ kurom a na kan no sɛ wobɛtena ha legally ɛne hia sɛ wobɛtena ha na abere biara no wonim sɛ wotim mmerɛ mu ɛno mmom ɛne hia paa nti na sɛ me last word kakra ɛnso ɛno no nti yɛbɛkɔ so ahyɛ atiefoɔ bɔ sɛ ɔmo nkɔ so na ɔmo hwɛ na yɛwɔ nipa ɛde ma
Ate yeah that's it pa Angie say na de ade a yesua de say me kenkan internet kura me nsua bi sa de ntia that's it pa say ja oje bre na ja odwan ne ahwefo a watimi a kire wadwen ansa na ye kɔ no final words efutu sem a wo de mobia no fagu o man na fe yenko
The meet me aka ne say ubedru koma no ma wani nda ho. And yeah, you can say cry sometimes you can say one kasa no kɔhwehwɛ mu sɛ asɛm a yɛken ɛyɛ nokorɛ ɛma wo a it applies to you a ma w'ani nda hɔ Mbumra no so sɛbi obroni ntumi mfa sika ndaadaa no, ntumi mfa wo dibrɛ ndaadaa no. Deɛ waka no ɛno ara na ɔbɛyɛ. Nti no, make sure say you stay in status all the time. It is very, very important. Make sure say wo paper na wode aba no onsɛe no. It's very easy sɛ wobɛsɛ paper. Let me give you an example. Mema na yɛtiatia sɛdeɛ bia wɔsɛ bitumi akɔ. Wobɛduru kurom ha na after 150 days na ɔmaka no wankɔ school a, it's okay. Fine. Why you mistake number 1? After 150 days no, wowɔ 90 days to restore your status as a resident here, a legal resident here in Canada. 90 days ne pa ho, 90 days ɛbɛyɛ 3 months. 90 days ne pa ho. Na sɛ wote hɔ woyɛ adwuma 1 year, unkɔ school da. Me nua baa, me nua bɛrima, wabu mmara no so bɛyɛ 1000%. Wobɛtumi akɔpɛ school foforɔ after 1 year. Na wanya school. Watwa school fees, wasate school. Wokɔ apply for postgraduate a, ɛhɔ na mmara no bɛwerɛ. Because wote kurom ha bakyere kwa, wonni status biara. Nti waba, why you make your first mistake? 150 days, wankɔ school, defer wo course, also wonni sika. Within the 90 days after the 150 days, now go and do application to restore your status. Yes, sir, after 90 days, you are eligible for deportation. But come on, you will take yourself. Don't stay out of status. It's very, very important.
Yeah, that's it. I think Angie final words, it summarizes it all. Don't stay out of status. Make sure so when you be do Chrome make sure whatever happens, stress, depression, juma pressure near the adina. Status there here because they no free ones passport to heaven, a free ones. You are for any other for a better massive. You say more J-bre, GH culture and beyond. Said ya, no ni asan be beyond. Yachire program ni dia bremu Canada immigration sense and sakraye course this week na say yaba ya say yabie me ne me brother Otis and me sister Angie yabie me dia gu manim no monhwe bi amomfa momobra we obi a o plan so be krom ha changes ye me e ma na mo hu ye han so be kenkan na obeye wadwen ready na behwe option 1 or push option 2 option 3 said ye be ya option 1 and fa no ahwe option 2 yɛda mo ase sɛ mohwɛ yɛn na dasɛnɛ yɛbɛsan yɛahyia wɔ ha in the course of the week ne nso mobɛte Otis mene Otis nka on trending issues. Take care of yourselves na yakra mo. Bye bye.